Well, happy Valentine's Day. Better late than never. Garlic breath. Woo!
Hey y'all, so you know about the Valentine's Day challenge and Lester taking the adventure of a lifetime and going on a shopping trip. Well, today's the reveal. Here we go.
All right, so what I have done is I've cut up all of the vegetables that I bought. And that includes the carrots, the broccoli, the zucchini, the squash. I'm going to rinse everything off nice. All right, so what I've got going over here, I've got my shrimp defrosting. And with the potato, you can't just leave the peels on it. It doesn't taste right. So you cut the potato up into just kind of small pieces. All right, so a lot of folks take the olive oil and just mix it here in with the vegetables. You don't want it to be too thick. So I also leave it in the colander so we can drain out all of the excess. But it needs to have oil on everything so it cooks. And sorry, I'll clean this up later.
Oh my God, that's the pan I'm gonna make dessert in.
Look at here. So I'm going to take just a handful of these mixed vegetables that we're going to grill up.
Does this dish have a name? Oh my gosh, what are you doing? No, don't. That's horrible.
You'll cut that out of your video. Even though
I probably won't.
Well, I hope I didn't look stupid doing that. Okay, now this over here may seem...
smells terrific.
The garlic?
Yes, I love the smell of garlic.
This may freak a lot of people out, but this is going to give it so much flavor. All right, it's time to throw on a little bit of protein. We're going to mix this shrimp up in here real good. Remember, this is a meal all in one. I'm going to add a little bit of seasoning to it.
Yum.
Oh, of course, the seasoning has to be opened up. Here I go again.
No. Oh my God, don't do that. Don't. That's terrible. Oh my God.
A little bit of seasoning. You can choose any kind of seasoning that you like. These are the ones that I prefer. Oh, this is already open. Oh, surprise.
Well, saving your teeth one spice at a time.
All right, now watch this. This is very important here, okay?
Okay.
Ready? I am taking this piece of aluminum foil. I'm going to try to make me a burrito here.
Man, you have burrito skills. You work at Taco Bell?
Make sure you close the end so that it doesn't all come dripping out the end, okay?
Okay.
Now I got it nice and rolled up in the first foil, but if you're not careful, you'll lose the end. So I take the second piece of foil and fold it over the ends. You want to make sure that all of the juices, especially the garlic juice, stays in there. Here we go. This is one.
Boy.
Now this can be done on the grill if you're doing it outdoors, or of course in our case, we're going to do it right here in the oven. So we can do it a little bit faster. We can control the lighting because outside it's getting dark on us.
Well, this is no prison food. I just want you to know this is not
food.
Bake with Jake. So if I wasn't like videoing this, is this where you would say that you like slaved over a hot stove all day preparing this meal and stuff? Is that what angle you're going with?
All I'm saying is, no, I would never say that.
Okay.
'Cause I'm not one to fabricate the truth, Jamie. I have never been one to fabricate the truth.
Oh,
but I'll tell you what, you see how simple and easy that was?
Yes, this is a man's meal, I predict.
And the cool thing about this over here is, look, pig food.
Ta-da! Yeah, there's no dishes. So I came in here to put together Lester's gun, and it appears that I'm disrupting someone. I'm gonna have to move. Gunpowder? Oh my goodness. So sorry, baby. I didn't mean it. So sorry. Well, there's a first time for everything. Yeah, so I've never done this before. And so far haven't found any instructions, which is super amazing. Oh my gosh. I am not naive to the fact that this might be out of my league here. I am no quitter, as y'all know, but this turns out to be a weapon, and if I do it wrong, it could be really horrible. I'm gonna dig a little deeper here. Okay, so I'm gonna state an obvious fact here. Guns must be made by men for men, because not only does it not come with instructions, it also doesn't tell you, nothing. Tells you nothing. Okay, after further review, it was underneath the butt. think that's called the buttstock. I think that's the buttstock. Anyway, it has tiny parts that I was not anticipating. Step 1. This is what the box should look like. Okay, we've achieved this. Step 2, pull down that thingy. Okay, so I pulled the thingy off of the thingy, and now next, push the folding latch to the right, okay? So here, this is not a one-man job. Put this thingy, place the barrel in the receiver carefully and gently. Place the barrel in the receiver carefully and gently. I'm being careful and gentle. Okay, I did that. I'm so scared to do this. Like really scared, actually. For fear of being incorrect about something. This is crazy, y'all, that this thing doesn't come together. I just did it without calling Jake. All right, y'all. So it's time for me to whip up my something new. And it's not new to me, it's new to Lester. So what I'm making is called a sopapilla cheesecake. And you're gonna think this is super weird, but it is with crescent rolls and cream cheese, and it's not really a cheesecake at all. So first step is oven to 350. Might look complicated, but I promise you it's not. Here we go. Okay, so you can barely see what I'm working on here. So I'm gonna actually, we're gonna bend the camera down, and I'm gonna give my quads a little bit of a workout. This is a double whammy. This is like a double win. That's what we're gonna go with. Okay, so 9x13 pan. Spray it, butter it, grease it, however you want to. One of my crescent rolls here. I've never used organic crescent rolls, but you know, there's a first time for everything, considering that there's a massive shortage of crescent rolls. This is always like the scariest thing for me. Popping a can of biscuits or crescent rolls, like, nervous. This gives me anxiety and makes me sing that stupid, I have anxiety. Open. Okay, pressing this. Hey, Ellie.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, you know, just making a video.
Making food, I'm guessing?
Yep. So, press your crescent rolls into the bottom. Just like so. First, I'm going to beat the cream cheese. I'm also going to add about a teaspoon of vanilla. Let's mix this up. Get in there. I'm gonna try to make it a little easier on myself and spread it out just a little bit. All right. And put your topper on. So in my brown sugar, white granulated sugar combo, we're gonna put some cinnamon with your mixture and sprinkle it. All right, so this is the pre-final product. It's going in the oven for about 25 minutes.
All right, so here we are, 30 minutes later. I want you to feast your eyes on that.
All right, so something he enjoys. Yes, it's about to go down. Let's mix it up. We're getting really fancy here in our tiny little baby bottle of Malibu.
I found vodka. Yeah, Sister Kim always comes through at the perfect time. A little bit of ice. We're gonna add us an ounce of this Tito's vodka. Now, don't ask me how I know how much an ounce is, but about 2 Bloody Marys is I put a little bit of V8 and I put the exact same amount of the Bloody Mary mix. Finally, a couple of other things that Jamie likes, a splash of this, a splash of this, but y'all can't say that, Worcestershire, and of course my favorite, the Tabasco sauce. That's really good. and spicy. Just the way Jamie likes her men. Okay, I'll stop. I would like to say something before we eat.
Okay.
I'm blessed that I'm in a position where I get to spend pretty much every day working alongside you. We eat together every night. We lay together on the couch before we go to bed. We watch movies.
Before one of us goes to bed.
What I'm trying to say is that even though we're celebrating Valentine's Day here on a Thursday, which is a couple of days past Valentine's Day, for us, it's not like it is for many couples. We really do, we really do celebrate Valentine's Day, and our love for each other every day. We're blessed to work alongside each other with the videos and here, with the animals, raising the kids.
I think that we probably have more quality time throughout the things that we do than most people.
Yeah, are able to.
Yeah.
And I think that this idea that we come up with for is neat, because otherwise Valentine's Day, if we tried to find something to do out of the ordinary, we do everything together. We go out at least twice a week when we go have dinner on our date night, and then we take the kids places every Saturday. Speaking of the kids,
Happy
there
Valentine's
comes one of them
Day.
there. Happy Valentine's Day, Ellie. You just come into our Valentine's Day video.
Did I?
And he's going to stand right between us. Come on in, Ellie. Come on in. Anyway, so what we have over here, Jamie?
All right.
Go ahead.
So this is something new to me, and I've already tried it. Full disclosure, it was delicious. And
it's hot.
It is hot, and Lester made it all by himself, which is...
So unless people are wondering, why y'all still have the foil? You leave the foil so you can hold in the juices, y'all. All of the juices. Now you can tear the top of the foil if you want to. I told Jamie that, and she got a pair of scissors and cut hers.
It was too long. Okay, so you have made... This is my something I enjoy.
That, yes, your Bloody Mary is something you enjoy, and how funny that you got me my favorite drink as well. Mine is very simple. I don't even use a straw because I'm a man. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, it's delicious. I love that blue Gatorade.
You actually did pretty good.
I've watched you do that, Jamie, every day of my life since I've met you, so...
Whatever.
I'm kidding. We usually have drinks once a week.
I'm like, maybe Friday night cocktails, maybe.
All right, so this over here is the new...
That's good. Okay. So, yours something new for me is still in the oven. And it's dessert, so it's going to be okay. I'm talking with food in my mouth. This is horrible. Hold on.
And I slurp when I drink.
Hold up. We're really showing all of our colors tonight.
Well, it's Valentine's Day.
Okay.
You've already given me my...
Here's something you need, which is...
my shotgun.
It's true.
And you can insert that video now. All right, so I've come down to the back to test out my new shotgun. It's a Valentine's Day gift from Jamie, and I'm excited about it because I don't have a shotgun. And most people will tell you that the best all-purpose gun to have around the house for home protection, for, I was gonna say predators, or even for hunting, would be a shotgun, because there's so many different kind of shells you can buy. You can modify the barrel, the choke they call that, for the type of shot that you want to have. The next big test is the kick. How much does a gun kick? Because some shotguns can really put a whelp on your shoulder, and others you barely feel. I'm gonna go ahead and stand up. This gun is loaded. I have to keep that in mind. So I'm gonna point the gun away from everything. It's off of safety. Here we go. All right, so a double barrel means you get 2 shots. And if you can't hit something with 2 shots, God, I love that smell. If you can't hit something with 2 shots with the shotgun, then you're in trouble anyway. The kick, there was a kick. I don't know exactly how hard it kicked. I'll be interested to see the video in slow-mo to see what kind of a putback. I do feel it in the shoulder. I've shot shotguns. I have shot shotguns that you barely feel. And then I've shot some that will almost knock you over. This here was a, I could feel it, but it wasn't the kind that would knock you over when you shoot it. A lot of that depends on the choke that you have in the end of the barrel, and of course the barrel length. So this is a great gift, Jamie. I love it. Very lightweight. It's a good brand, and I feel very blessed. Thank you. I had no idea. I had no idea. God, I love that smell. Weirdos. I'm back. Oh, hold on, let's try that again.
We need one of those like cut.
We're back, and man, I love the way those things smell. Have you ever smelled burnt gunpowder? Burnt gunpowder, I wouldn't want to eat it, but oh my God, there's nothing more manly. It just makes you feel like a man.
Really?
When you can just take that good whiff of burnt gunpowder.
So we've done enjoy, we've done new, and I've done your need. So now you got to do my need.
Oh, that was a lot of fun. Something that you need.
I'm so nervous right now.
You shouldn't be.
I know that bag. You went to Ulta?
I did. It's a very interesting.
Babe. Ha.
I took the old ones because I saw the.
That made me cry.
Stop it! I saw the live. I saw the way Jake tossed them around the room.
Jake ruined, in the worst way, my eyeliner.
What the thing is, what I learned from that, I had no idea that those were so expensive. And so when Jake needs to learn, he can't be tossing things like that across the room.
I don't know that Jake fully prepared for that evening. We'll just say that.
Well,
Thank you.
I know you have tons of old ones in there, so I just took one of the old ones of each kind, and I
That's
just
so
went and got
sweet
you new
of
ones.
you. Really
Okay.
thoughtful. All right. So next up is something that reminds us of each other.
Yeah, and I'm looking right over there, and I can't hardly enjoy my dinner because I'm seeing one of those things is really neat, but the other one I'm a little bit embarrassed about.
Okay. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So, step one. There is no one else on earth that I think of when I see white, fleece-lined Crocs. And this could have went in the need category or the reminder category, so it's kind of a little bit of a bonus, okay?
Uh-huh.
So, and because I walked by them and they just scream Lester. That's all I'll say.
And I do need a pair. The other ones that I wear it's been a long winter, okay? It's been a long,
Babe,
cold, wet winter.
they were concreted together, okay? They had concrete in them, around them, and
Jamie, we're doing fencing for Christ's sake.
who fences
We're
in front of
fencing.
Crocs?
Thank you very much.
All right, so you ready?
No, I'm seeing it. No, and I'm not ready. I love Crocs.
Do you know why?
I will say one thing. Remember how a little while ago I said there's nothing more manly than the smell of burnt gunpowder? The only other thing that might compare.
This right here is something I've been waiting for. It's been years for
The
you.
only other thing that might compare to burnt gunpowder as far as the masculinity kind of thing goes is Old Spice.
I am so excited. You don't know how hard it was to not open that bottle. Oh my gosh, yes.
Oh my
Hold
God.
on.
Yes.
Do not. You just can't.
Here, let's put it on the way you girls do it.
That's not. Doesn't it go like, yeah, like.
I've seen the way girls
I don't
do
think
it.
that's the way we do it.
Man, there's nothing more manly than that right there.
I would fully agree.
Unfortunately, Jamie's making fun of me
I'm
because
not making fun of you. It's my favorite. It's nostalgic for me. It's what you wore when I first met you.
I was actually given a half bottle of that by the church. What they did was after Harvey, they took up a collection. So there for the first, I would say the month and a half or so until things kind of began to line out and I got a few paychecks from work, I was going through that church box and I was using bar soaps. I don't use bar soaps. I've not used bar soaps since Hurricane Harvey flooding. I was using bar soap, wearing Old Spice. I wore someone else's shoes, used. someone else's pants.
Babe, I remember you not having a belt and using a piece of material that you had cut up to tie around your pants.
You're making it sound like I'm feeling sorry for myself.
No,
I'm not.
no.
It was fine.
To me, it was both humbling and heartwarming and just a testament to overcoming.
Something that gives me memories of you. I didn't even know they made these anymore.
Oh my God. Now I'm embarrassed. Like, super embarrassed.
White Nikes. Why don't you tell everybody? Now, these are not the exact kind that you used to
They're
have.
getting close though.
They're pretty close. There you go.
Babe, they're awesome.
And I told my little story, so go ahead and tell me your story. Oh, white
Okay, so
Nikes.
at that point in my life, I owned a few things that were part of my closet, okay?
Casual wear.
My casual wear might have been flip-flops or white Nikes. And my everyday wear were high heels to go with suits. That's it. I didn't own any boots. I certainly didn't own any like rubber boots or things to work in. So, better than flip-flops, better than heels, I came down with a pair of white Nikes. Needless to say, after a few trips here, they were done.
Well, I also bought you your first pair of boots.
I know.
Now, that was a while, so things had kind of settled back in. But yeah, so I finally surprised her with her first pair of boots, when she still has and still wears.
It's true. They're in rough shape, like pretty rough shape, but I love them.
Well, that tells you when you can go through a pair of boots, because there's no more durable footwear than cowboy boots. And if you can go through a pair of those, and that means you put some work in.
And we have. We certainly have.
Yeah, we have.
All right. So I'm not done yet. Don't eat my food.
You're not going to eat it, I
I
can
am
tell.
going to eat it. I'm just not eating on camera because I'm talking. So, look. I put a piece of food in my mouth and I start eating. Start talking.
So, our favorite pictures, I put in my first video, because those are digital. Are you going to insert them on top of this? Well, you can insert them whenever you have a big old bite of food in your mouth. Insert now.
So, it is the morning after Imelda.
Oh,
So we had been through a crazy 24, 36 hours with very little sleep, a whole lot of stress, water up to our chest at some point in time, hauling animals in and out, and just coming up with new plans because it just wasn't stopping. And the next day, I am going through stuff on the front porch that had gotten soaked, obviously, and I pull out these coffee cups.
Yeah.
Do you remember? Hold
Oh,
on.
that someone had gifted us?
Yes.
I like your butt and you like the beard?
Hold on, they're still here.
I had a real beard then.
You do have a real beard.
It's been pretty much trimmed back now.
So it was like this comic relief to come out and have coffee on the front porch in those coffee mugs, and it was like needed and warranted, and like was our first sort of like reset to
Like,
normalcy.
woo, we made it.
Yeah, exactly. To where all of a sudden all the emotions come just flooding in, and that is why that
Oh, is that when I cried?
certainly is when I did.
Isn't it crazy how you can hold it together
Yes.
whenever you're in the heat of the moment, with all the flooding and stuff, and then after it's all over and done and everyone's fine, the sun comes back out, then you can start your crying.
It's kind of like when you know it's okay, like you can release all those emotions that you held in. At least that's what it felt like for me.
All right, I think that's it. That's everything, right?
Wait, you just liked the picture? You didn't have a story behind your picture?
I try to find the best picture that shows the less wrinkles. No, seriously, when I'm looking for a picture, I try to find one with the least number of wrinkles, and that becomes my favorite picture for a while.
All right. And And that is the difference between men and women.
No, this is the difference between men and women.
Well, you're right. Valentine's Day is every day here. And this was a really neat way to celebrate. All I have to say is thank God it wasn't 25 years and we had to do 25 things.
Woo! Yeah, let's hope we have a better idea come next year.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Well, happy Valentine's Day. Better late than never. Garlic breath. Woo!
Wait, the dessert!
Oh my God, we got dessert. So this is my something new. It looks flaky.
Don't be nervous.
I am nervous. You know, I don't really have that kind of a stomach for just anything.
So this is called a sopapilla cheesecake.
I taste cinnamon.
Yeah.
I taste.
It's not really cheesecake,
cheese.
right? But it's got a cheesecake-ish filling.
Uh-huh.
What do you think?
What's the bottom crust?
Same as the top.
Just a little bit burnt.
Well, okay, so this is weird. I had to use organic crescent rolls, croissants, or whatever the heck you call them. And they did weird things. It's not, yeah, I know. But the rest isn't burnt. So I don't get it.
I would have sprayed some Pam in the bottom of the plate.
Babe, I did. I'm like, I did.
It's good.
All right. I know, it's not as pretty as you would expect, but it is delicious.
I'll have this again. I'll have actually one more of these. Thank you.
Thanks, babe.